All right. Hey, everybody. Want to start the show off with an apology. Shout out to Jeremy Brown, Craig Jude, and the many others who've been on our backsides about being consistent with this show. We love y'all support. We're going to be more consistent. Just stick around and stay with us. I also want to take this time out to give a very special shout out, sending feelings of healing and positive energy to the Crawford Bell family. Um, there's a lot going on in the world. It's very easy to be nihilistic or feel depressed or have whatever kind of mental health issue. I cannot imagine what it feels like for a parent to lose a child. This very young man went out to play some ball, collapsed, and died. And that was tough. But in these tough times, with all these tough things and your own personal struggles, we want to make sure to still try to find a way to laugh. Which is why I bring this beautiful domes, shaded, bearded, beautiful specimen of a man right here, Mr. Sidney Dean. Mr. Dean, how are you, man?
Doing pretty good, man. And as you said, uh, before I can become silly, I got to be serious. Give our condolences to Freddie Bell, a guy that we went to middle school, high school with, teammate. Had my ups and downs with him, but ultimately a good guy. Mr. Bell, his dad is a great guy, Mr. Bell. His mother, Miss Bell, Mama Bell, as I call her, a great mother and great mother and grandmother. To lose a grandson, and for him to lose a son, uh, me having boys, I wouldn't know what to do, especially lose one at that age. 14-year-old is too young to leave Earth. Um, so you know that touched home right there, and I hate that he was going through that. Prayers with him, and hopefully he can get through these tough times. It ain't gonna be easy. I know it's gonna be some hard days, um, and we'll reach out to you, my friend. But all the prayers go to you and your family.
Absolutely, man. That head is gleaming. It looks so beautiful.
And your damn head look like a dried ass mat. So what the hell you talking about?
I gave you a compliment, man.
You
How
tell
you gonna
my
come
head
with
is
that
clean.
shit?
I always wear a hat
Yeah.
on the damn show. That's the reason. I switched it up tonight.
I feel like you're just upset
No,
because
I switched
your
it up,
head is
man. Look.
shining like you like rubbed it with chicken fingers. I don't mean like the battered chicken breast,
Nah, man.
right?
I
I'm
got
talking
no.
about like you ate a piece of chicken and just literally drug those fingers across your head. It looks good.
Man. No, my
It's a good
cousin.
look, man.
My cousin got married this weekend. So
Shouts out to Tame. Shouts out to Mr. Jude, Mr. Zaydan. Man, we are. Come on,
yeah,
Dean. When you gonna get married, my man?
you done lost your damn man.
I think we start the show on that
Put
one.
me on the damn spot like it.
When you gonna pop that question? Yeah, let's just get married.
Shit.
Right, all right, all right. Welcome back to Let's Talk with Gales and Dean. I'm your boy Gales, and to my left, as usual, is
You know it is. And I drew it out my mouth. I hope that nobody see that shit.
Pay the man. We starting off early.
Oh yeah, man, that made
Oh
it, man. You
no,
know it is, man. Still
oh
insane,
no.
insane. Mr. Dean back with my brother, Mr. Gales, who's been missing in action, folks. I don't even know where the hell he been at, but he's
I've been
back.
right here,
He's
right here.
back.
Listen,
We
listen,
back.
listen.
Let's
Let
talk
me
with
explain
Gales
something,
Dean is
man.
back.
This is a very precarious time in my life where my child side is, I mean, desperately fighting my adult side. You know what I mean? So with my wife working, me working, and the kids. So there's one in high school. Shout out to the senior. There's one in middle school. Shout out to the eighth grader. One just started kindergarten and one in daycare. Six of us, Dean. Six different locations. It has been hectic. No excuses though. I'm here. We're back. Downtown Jeremy Brown, Craig Jude, Brian Zaydan. Shout out to the captain, Demario Liggins, aka Paco. Everybody's been checking on us and being like, "Hey man, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?" Brown literally hit us up and said, "Hey man, this once a month ain't gonna cut it."
He damn sure did want to go cut it, but he get
Oh,
on me every day. He
man.
calling me, man, when y'all gonna bring back the show? When you gonna
That's
bring
it.
back the show? I like, look at me. It's gonna come back in due
Yeah.
time. And guess what? It's right at due time because it's a lot of shit that we have missed out on, my
Oh, pay
friend.
the man.
All of
Man,
the
he
time.
gonna
Hey
start
man,
off
it's
owing
been a
so much
while.
money.
Shit. It's been a while since
Just
I've
keep
been
the
on
scroll.
here.
Producer, keep the scroll up. Just keep it going. Man, we have a lot to cover, my man.
A lot to cover.
NCAA ball, crazy. NFL, crazier. NBA, bananas. Right?
Yeah.
But
Bron, terrible, trash.
oh my goodness,
I finally get to talk about Bron again. Where them Bron fans at so they can get
hey,
pissed
wait.
off?
Hang
at
on.
your boy Dean. Hang
Let me ask you a question. Ask you a question.
What?
What the frap is Ye doing? Kanye, aka Ye West. What the frap is he doing?
Hey, well, I probably.
You know what? No. Matter of fact, let's start with the sports. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna make some people mad. because a lot of people ain't on Ye's side. I kind of am.
Don't.
Anyway.
There's some people out there anybody out there who says, well, he's got a couple of points. Please stop. We'll start there. We will start there. Hey, y'all. Oh, I miss Tennessee. I miss the South. Hey, y'all really touched me in my heart. Thank you, Riley Smith.
Thank you.
Listen. UT versus Georgia. I thought it was going to be a knockdown, drag out fight. Turns out.
Let me tell you something. And you, my friend, should not like Tennessee as being a former Commodore yourself.
I'm on record. I do not.
Well, this is the thing about Tennessee, okay? Even though I'm a Titans fan, I don't dislike Tennessee. I don't like Tennessee. I don't hate Tennessee, put it like that. Tennessee Volunteers football fans will make you hate them. They have some of the most obnoxious ass fans around. I still listen to 104.5 radio station I still listen to 104.5 The Zone radio station every morning on iHeart. And I get tired of listening to good rocky top of the morning to you. I'm like, if y'all don't shut the hell up, talking about it's been a long time, we deserve this and that. Tennessee is back on top. We're back. We're going to national championship. Well, you woke up and realized Georgia is for real. And all those people that was on the radio station and all the people on Facebook, the Tennessee fans that were just talking. We're going to blow Georgia out. Well, you got your ass blowed out. Outright. They outplayed you. They out-physicaled you. They got the best secondary and best defensive back. They third-string defensive backs is somebody else first-string defensive backs in the NCAA. That's how good they are. They shut that passing game down. It's easy to run all over damn corners and shit that's not that good, but when you put up against your match,
are you okay?
I'm all right.
Are you okay?
Let me finish, man, because I get tired of Tennessee fans. And I like Hendon Hooker, still my front runner for the Heisman Trophy. With that loss, he probably won't get it. If CJ Stroud beat Michigan, that he's gonna win it. But Hendon Hooker still is my pick. I don't hate Tennessee, and I like Josh Heupel. Wish we had got him down in Florida State. I mean, you take a team in your year two and you get them to be the number one team in the nation. That's man. I mean, that's great. Yeah, I mean, what they win last year? Did they win 4 games last year? And then you come this year and what are they? 9-1 or whatever? Well, they was 9-0. But anyway, that's a good accomplishment. It's the fans. It's the Tennessee Volunteer fans that will make you dislike their team. They're idiots.
Look at my Dallas Cowboys, okay?
Y'all fans too. Shit, they'll make you hate the Cowboys.
I know, but that's what makes it great.
They do make it great.
Trash talk. People are like ready to throw these paws out here over these games. Not one person is getting any bit of those $1 million contracts. The billionaires split nothing. But man, I love the passion of the fans. Like, you know what's not good?
What's it?
Kanye West. What is he? No, it's too early. I can't. I'm not ready.
Oh, we're gonna have a good one.
Let's switch over.
Hold on. Why are we still on Tennessee? They're not out of the national championship picture. But that one loss to Georgia is not a bad loss. If anything, they'll drop down to 3. Or they might. I think Georgia moves to 1, Ohio State 2, Tennessee 3. Can't drop now, and they can't lose no more this year. If they lose again, they're out. They're not in the SEC championship game. Georgia just sealed that spot with that win. Alabama fans, bye bye. No
Oh my
national
goodness!
championship for
I
you this year.
still.
No
What is it
Final Four for
about?
them
Wait
this
a
year.
minute. What is it about the Roll Tide fans out there who I still don't count them out? They can have 3 losses, and I'm still gonna be like, maybe they sneak in there, just based off of reputation, off of Nick
Not this
Saban and
year.
that great
Not
program's
this year.
reputation.
Nope. First of all, you got beat by a Tennessee team outright.
Yeah.
Then you go down and you blow the lead to LSU, and you got beat to them outright. Nick Saban, you can cry all you want this year. It's not going to cry your way to a college playoff. At large bid, or what they call a New Year's Six, they'll get that. No national championship for Bama this year. Bama fans, you can cry all you want. Y'all say the referee cheated, whatever. You got your ass beat. Teams are better. Your secondary ain't what it used to be. Your linebacking core ain't what it used to be. Alabama ain't what it used to be. That NIL shit, I kind of like it because the big dogs, they can't get all the best athletes no more. Why you think Nick Saban was complaining about that? Why you think Dabo Swinney complaining about that? Because that NIL deal, now you just can't get all the big time 5-star players. They're gonna go to who pay them more. So they don't like that because they're not gonna be on top of the world no more. Them 2 schools will never be on top of the world again. NIL deal.
Okay, wait, real quick. Please tell me exactly what's changed. Georgia, number 1. Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3, Michigan. Number 4, TCU. 5, Tennessee. 6, Oregon. 7, LSU. Southern California, right? 8, UCLA. 9, Bama still in the top 10 with Ole Miss and Clemson knocking on the door. What has changed? Because I will say one thing.
What you mean what has changed? In the past, who would have been the top 3 team in that list you just said?
It don't matter, but it's still traditionally the same teams in the top 10.
No, it ain't.
What do you mean? No, it ain't. Which one? Which one's in the top 10 in the last 20 years?
TCU do not be in the top 10 every year.
TCU always
and you from
bumps
Texas,
up and
you know
then
that
bumps
shit.
down. Pay the man. TCU.
Tennessee ain't never in the top 10 in the last 10 years. Are you kidding me?
I said 20. Come on now.
Hell, they ain't been in the top 10 in the last 20, I don't think.
Wait a minute. Okay, 30. Last 30 years, that gummit.
Man, last 30 years. Hell, we were 7 years old then. Shit, we don't know nothing about that.
I'm saying your power teams are still basically in the top 10.
No, because
what happens is the top 10.
My Florida State Seminoles ain't there, and Florida Gators ain't there. Miami ain't there. I don't want to hear that shit. We Notre Dame,
man. Look, okay, save Miami, Florida State, Florida. Fine, but I'm saying, you still got your Georgias, your Michigans. I love seeing Michigan good. I love seeing, this gonna hurt. I love seeing Tennessee good, right? I don't like them, but I love seeing them good. I like those old school programs that used to just dominate. I mean, dominate, right? And it's been a long time, like you said, since that 2004, 2005, around that area, that loss to Vanderbilt, they got Phil Former fired. Former, sorry, I said Farmer like Coach Farmer.
Should never been fired. He should never been fired, but
you can't lose to Vanderbilt. That's them's the breaks, right? But what I'm saying is, I like it when all of those teams are up there. And what I think the NLI, whichever NLI, I think what it has done is that it's redistributed.
NIL, fool.
NIL, there you go. That's the one. I love how all those recruits are redistributed to those big schools that allows a Michigan, a Tennessee to make a resurgence. LSU has been kind of up and down, is back up there. Oregon is sneaky good, So I don't think it. I still think if you have the most money to spend, right? If you have the most resources around you, like Tennessee and those deals with barbecue places, tire shops, whatever they can offer around there, right? Like they still have a way of getting those recruits. And now I feel like at the top it's more distributed. But you're not seeing, like anybody from SWAC or anything like that sneak into the top 10. Like we got a long way to go before that happens. But I really think, that money is still gonna flow on the top. And that's my opinion.
I got to speak to my cousin, DeMarco Weaville.
What's up, man?
Yeah, hey, we got to get him on the show. We got to get him on the show. Very, 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 very motivated speaker.
Florida State, we back.
Yes, yeah, we
No,
are. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. But anyway, we got to get him on the show.
no, Derek
Listen to
Walt.
me.
What's up, D Walt?
We got to
Oh
get him
my
on the
goodness,
show. Got a great story. How he give back to the community. I've reached out to him, and we got to get him on the show one day.
man! I don't believe it.
Okay.
How about that?
Well,
How about that?
message. He'll see. I do a
How
lot of
about
work
that?
behind the scenes
How
that you
about
don't know.
Look.
Rag top. Like how I snuck that in there, don't you?
I love it. He was real smooth, as smooth as that.
Why are we
bone
talking
you got.
about Mr. Walker?
So D Walt, watch out.
No. This is good. This is actually that got me hyped up. Why are we talking about Mr. Walker? Well, it was a challenge thrown at me a couple of few weeks back. It was an alumni game coming up between us and Columbia Central. I was done with him. I was going to be a player coach. I was actually going to help D Walt coach. Downtown Jeremy Brown called me out.
Oh no.
So me being the person I am, I don't back down from the challenge. I accepted the damn challenge, and I'm going to play.
Oh, he is strapping on.
Guess who else decided they going to come out of retirement and play in this last one? This is the last go around.
Oh, man. Please tell me it's downtown Jeremy the Brown.
Well, he playing. That's why I'm playing, because
who's coming out of retirement? I'm at the edge of my seat. Spit it out.
Mr. Derek Walker himself is going to play in this last one.
Oh man,
that got me more fired.
I might have to pawn the TV or two and get myself out there just to see that live.
He's coming out of retirement play, and our coach will be Edwin Youngblood.
Real quick. Listen, I'm speaking directly to you, Captain. Please televise this. Get your wonderful setup there. Shout out to 65 South Studios from Who That Boys.
It's gonna be a live broadcast of Let's Talk with Gail Dean along with the Who That podcast. It's gonna be live broadcast. Try to be mic'd up on the court so you can hear the trash talk.
Mic'd up on the court.
We're gonna try.
Big things.
We're gonna try, but this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
You know what else would be really fun? You know what else would be really fun?
What?
Is if everybody who's on this show, look at the bottom of whatever you watch from your cell phone, your laptop. We're on TV too, YouTube and whatnot. Hello, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. But click those stars, man.
Send us some click those stars. Come on, man. Help your boys out.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, look at you. Hey, Hub in there talking.
Don't have it no more. What? I want to know the evidence he has to be able to make such a.
Hey, Hub, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. January 28th, front row seat. I got you covered. Come watch.
What are you going?
Come watch.
Why you sound like hey, I'm gonna get you them box
Come
tickets.
watch. I want you front row. And when I hit that game winner, I'm gonna come sit right next to you and say, "I told you so."
Oh man. Well, look, while we talking about basketball, what's going on in the NBA?
Whoa.
Oh boy, here he goes. Go ahead. Say what you need to say about the guy.
Before I even get in on Bron, the NBA crazy this year because your top dog teams, including my Warriors, are not top dogs. There's some surprising teams out there balling right now. And one, I'm gonna tell you a team to watch for this year to make a run. I'm gonna tell you. And me and Black, downtown Jeremy Brown talked about it. Me and my cousin talked about it. Me and a few guys. The New Orleans Pelicans. If they can stay healthy,
they are so deep.
Watch them to make a run.
They are so deep. Ingram making that resurgence thanks to LeBron James.
If they stay healthy. The guy to watch for.
I need Zion to really, 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 really work on those stretches. Pilates, yoga,
we got a jaw fan in the daggum chat.
Hey, Louise is back. Hello,
we got a jaw fan in the chat.
Come on, man. Who don't love John Morant? Why are you doing this to this guy?
No, okay. I like y'all.
Listen. Don't let people comments throw you off of that, man. We love
I like y'all.
He's a friend of the show. How about that? I
like y'all. Yeah. But let's speaking of the Los Angeles Lakers, I'm gonna tell you one guy they can't blame.
Technical difficulties.
I'm gonna tell you one guy you can't blame this year, and that's Russell. What is it? Russell Westbrook? Can't blame him because Westbrook. I ain't even gonna call him Westbrook this year. Westbrook playing pretty good basketball, so they cannot blame him. It ain't Westbrook. It's more of a little bit of Bron and AD, and they just trash. They roster is terrible. But you know why this roster is terrible, right? You know why? Bron, the hand-picked team that he had last year. No. And get ready to say pay the man because the handpicked team
Oh
he
boy,
had
let's
last
just
year.
put the scroll up. Hang on. For those of you who may or may not be new to the show, we are trying to court Disney. That's
Well,
right, lovable Disney, and we're trying to keep the show clean. But Dean is Dean. So
well
we
they,
developed a fine system, which is not to tear this man one iota. So go ahead, put the scroll up, producer. Thank you for
yep.
that. Go.
The handpicked team LeBron did last year, fuck them this year because they don't have the money to go out and get no shooters or anybody to come in and help him. He wanted that group last year that he got. Now you got to live with this shit for probably the rest of your damn career. Yeah, Tremaine trying to be funny. He tried to say you're sad, Dean, but he said your dad. That's right. I know. I'm the cat daddy. But anyway, he got to live with it, man. He got to live with it. I don't know how they're going to make no roster moves to help them. Dude, you could take a daggum high school team and shoot better than the Los Angeles Lakers right now. They are terrible. And I do
Oh
not sound
man.
stupid. These are all Braun fans. You know these are all Braun fans. I know I
Oh
can get them to
man.
come out the woodworks, man. I know
Listen,
I can get them to come out the woodworks. If you
but
want to talk about it, join the show. There it
listen,
is right there.
I
You don't
don't
need to argue.
understand. I don't understand this because something about LeBron, he still has me. It's almost like Alabama, right? Alabama can lose 4 games, and somewhere deep down in every fan's heart is still like, do they have a chance of still making, to the playoffs? It's something about LeBron James being on the team, period. I know he doesn't have it like that anymore. He still does well individually, but he's not affecting his teammate like back in the day with Cleveland or the second round with Cleveland where he played the game 7 every single minute. Like I don't know if he has it or not, but something about it. I just can't. I can't, man. It's like Tom Brady. Oh, Tom Brady's off. I'm still expecting that dude to come back.
Have you seen how Tom Brady been playing? Stop it, man. They done. They had their damn glory days. Give the shit up. These young boys do not fear you.
Oh
They
man.
do not fear you. They're not. And I agree with Walt, man. If Giannis keep playing the way he played, just the whole Bucks team, but Giannis is the best player in the NBA right now.
What is it
Hands
with
down. Ain't
Milwaukee?
nobody close.
Is it because they're such a small market and they don't get much
I don't
national
give a damn.
attention?
Did you
No,
hear
I'm
what
just
I just
asking.
said?
Here's the question. Oh man, Tom Brady will win another one. I can't
Hey,
say no. I
that's how I
can't
know
say
Tremaine.
no.
Tremaine drinking some damn scotch or something because he think Tom Brady winning up. He lost his damn mind. Tom Brady not winning up damn Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? Get the hell out of here, y'all.
Man, I don't
Hell,
understand it.
Ryan Tannehill got a better chance winning a damn Super Bowl over damn Tom Brady. Y'all know I'm full of shit
Hey,
when I say
shouts
that.
out to
Get out of here,
the
man.
first in the division, Atlanta that going Falcons, with your guy Mariota at the helm. Like I don't know. Those type of people, they become such myths, right? Such Greek gods that it's almost like I can't figure out why I can't just count them out. I can't ever count LeBron out. I can't ever count Tom
You
Brady
lost
out.
your day. You might as well start counting his ass out.
I'm just saying, like I understand, like the factual scientific side of my brain says absolutely not, but there's something that still lingers that says, I don't know. I don't know what may happen, man. Even with your Warriors not starting off too hot, it's
They're
something
not.
about these teams that just they have a slow burn, Dean. And I mean, they go through this rough patch and then keep getting better, and peak right at the right moment, just like the Warriors did last year. I don't think anybody was outright picking them to win it all.
I
And
did.
okay, save for Dean, the great Dean. But I don't know. What is it
I'm a
about
Curry
Milwaukee
fan.
though, where they don't get
Okay. All right. I'll put it
their
like this.
respect?
Then as all of y'all ride the coattails of LeBron, I'm gonna take Curry this moment and this day over LeBron any damn day to get his team back to a championship. You'll see Curry there again way before you see LeBron. Go on and get in the chats and argue me down, all you Braun haters and all you Braun crybabies, and say I hate on it. You'll see Curry there again before you see Braun. Mark it. I don't think we're gonna see Braun in the finals no more. I honestly don't believe it. Just like you ain't gonna see Tom Brady in no damn Super Bowl no more. It's over.
And just last year, he was a couple of plays away. Like
I
I
don't
can't ever.
care.
I can't give it. I can't. I can't. I can't. He has the
And here
better
we go with
supporting
this
cast,
shit. He got
man.
a better supporting cast. Y'all put LeBron so high up. Hell, he should lead the team there.
Listen, man, I care about you and your health and your,
No, I don't hear that shit. I get tired of people. Oh, well, Curry's got a better cast. Giannis got a better cast. Everybody got a better cast.
I
Quit
don't know
there
about
gum
Giannis,
making
but
excuses for
you can't
LeBron.
deny.
He ain't gonna get
I don't
there.
know about
He
Giannis,
wanted
but you
this shit.
cannot
Live with
deny
it.
with Wiseman, and I mean, just it's too much around him to not be doing better. But that's the same reason why I can't count the Warriors out, because if they peak at the right moment, they start to gel at the right moment.
And guess what?
Ain't no
Guess what?
telling. If they get
Guess
hot,
what?
there's nobody can withstand that.
Curry didn't go out and cry for a bunch of superstars coming to his
Oh
team.
man.
So it didn't mess them up. He didn't go out and cry and say I need help or blah blah this blah blah that. Y'all boy Braun did all that, and look at in the position that he's in now. So live with the shit. Hey, he had his days. How many he make? Eight NBA finals in a row, 9 in a row. Hey man, it's fine.
Man.
We seen Braun at his best and make it to the NBA championships and shit. Y'all Braun fans, y'all got it. It's over, Wolf. It's done. He's not going back to no NBA final. Give the shit up. It's over.
Man, listen, I'm not
Oh, here we
disagreeing with
go.
you.
He had somebody call KD. He got there without KD. And he got back without KD. And he won
Oh
it again.
goodness.
Quit making excuses.
Yeah, I think he
Curry
kind of put
won
a
it
dagger in
without him
that.
too.
He put a dagger in that. I guess conspiracy when he won last year, and not just won, but he had a lot to do with it. So he didn't disappear in the playoffs. So shouts out to Curry. I don't know, but back to my question about Milwaukee again. I asked you twice, why don't they get the attention and the respect that they rightfully deserve? And we still went back to LeBron and Curry and even KD popped up. What is going on? Is it because they're in Milwaukee? If the Milwaukee Bucks were the LA Bucks, you think that they would be, I don't know, more on the forefront of everybody's mind?
It's the market. It's the look at it's the market. Look at the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies one of the best teams in the league. Because you in Memphis though, they don't get all the TV time and stuff like that. But that's one of the better teams in the league. One of the top teams right now. Denver Nuggets, but is Denver a big market? But I mean, they don't get as much TV time as they should. That's another good team. So yeah, it's because of Milwaukee's in Milwaukee. But I respect Giannis because Giannis had a chance to leave. Giannis had a chance to get a bunch of other superstars in there with him, and he did not do it. Best player in the league, man. Most dominating player in the league. Nobody stopping him. And he might get back to the championship. He got Boston Celtics right there in front of him. And you can't count Boston Celtics. With Tatum and Brown playing the way they playing outstanding basketball. But that's your two top dog teams in the East. Embiid.
I know, man.
I want to like Embiid, but you know what I mean?
It's tough. It's tough. You know what else is tough? To have everything one day and lose a bunch the next. Like Kanye West. What is he doing? Nope. You know what? Still too early. Still too early to talk about that. I'm not ready to talk about Ye. Moving on. So I don't know. I feel like Giannis definitely. Who's better than him, right? Who's able to literally shut him down? Because you talked about Brown and Tatum, but as you saw, Wiggins locked Tatum up. Who's doing that to Giannis? Why is he not talked about as the greatest player on the planet right now?
He is the greatest player on the planet right now. I just said it. Nobody's locking Giannis up.
Shouts out to Giannis, man.
Nobody's locking Giannis up right now, bro. The dude is the most dominating player in the NBA. He's the most dominating force in the NBA since Shaq. Argue me that down.
I agree.
Anybody in the chat, argue me that down. That Giannis ain't the most dominating force in the NBA since Shaq. If I'm wrong, get your butt on the damn show and let's argue. He's the best damn player on the planet. He don't play that friend basketball on the court. He ain't out there dabbing you up on the court before and after the game, talking to you, doing shoot around, going to eat dinner with you after the game. He's trying to take your throat. Giannis ain't about that friend shit. He's about embarrassing you and getting his team a win. Best damn player in the NBA. Even better than my guy Curry. And the most dominating guy in the NBA. And if he keep playing the way he playing and they playing the way they playing, I agree with D-Walk. They will win the championship. I'm telling you, I'm a Warriors fan, and I don't know if I want to play them in a 7-game series. Draymond, you cannot mess with him.
Oh, Draymond.
Because that's who got Wiggins too. Wiggins will guard him tough. You're not stopping that dude. You're not. That's the best player in the league, man. Best player on the planet right now.
Agreed. Who's the most interesting team in the league right now?
The most.
Ooh, got them wheels turning. I can hear them from here. They come all the way in New Mexico.
And I guess they because a bunch of young guns, but them damn Orlando Magic. Okay. They make you pay attention to them. I'm not saying they gonna go win no damn playoff series or nothing like that, but that's a team to watch out for in the next coming years. With Polo, you got Polo, you got Suggs, you got the little point guard. I ain't watched the Jazz play.
We got the Wings. We got Jazz. We got the Grizzlies from Mr. Davis there.
But the Grizzlies, that's the most entertaining team in the league.
Hey, my Dallas Mavs. That goes in the building.
I think the Grizzlies are the most entertaining team in the league. Pure excitement, like putting on a show. That's them. Man, here you go. What does this say?
I've got nothing. He says, so you do know King James ran that side of the map while he was there.
LeBron was never the most dominating player in the damn game.
You don't think so?
No.
Ever?
No.
Ever, Dean?
No. Hell no.
I mean, where he was just the fourth. Now listen.
Who was fearing it?
At one point, everybody. What are you talking about?
Everybody fear LeBron.
Everybody at one point. I mean,
I know I'm a clown because I'm a funny guy.
No, but here's what I'm saying. You call LeBron the best fullback in the NBA.
LeBron was the best player in the league. I give him that. Most dominating? Hell no. He was scared to take a fucking shot at the end of the game.
Pay the man major fine. Dropping F-bombs there. You
That's
must be drunk. You must be drunk.
You could throw the ball down to Shaq with the game on line, and he was going to either and one and put you in the basket. Either way, he was going to take. LeBron would hide when the game was on the line.
It's not the same league, man. So
man, it's not the same league.
There's a reason. No. There's a reason why Karl Anthony Towns considers himself the best 3-point shooting big man out there. There's a reason why your boy Davis is facing the basket more, Embiid facing the basket more. The game doesn't work like that anymore. The idea that LeBron James was one of these guys of like, I'm going to try to get the best shot, right? And the same hang on, the same pay the man, the same sort of thing that you're talking about with LeBron. Like Jordan did it with Paxson, Jordan did it again with Kerr. Like, but LeBron does it. Oh, he's scared. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't understand that logic.
Jordan did it twice. How many times you see Jordan? How many times did you see Jordan or Kobe pass that some bitch when their game's online? I don't care if it's 4 people on them. They taking it.
I hear you, but
they didn't have that fear.
I don't know, man.
He was never the most dominating player in the game.
I'll take that.
I
best player.
He was the best player in the league.
At one point,
he was
best
never
player.
the most dominating player in the league. No.
Okay.
No.
I'll take that. For me, my most interesting team. I mean, I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan. I'm a Dallas everything fan.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Born, raised mostly in Tennessee, but I've always been Dallas everything fan. Go from hockey, FC, Dallas FC. That's the football club. That's soccer. Like I love everything in Dallas. Good, bad, or ugly. I was rooting for the Rangers, and I mean, you know, right. Well, shout out to the Houston Astros for winning yet another World Series.
How many of them bats was loaded? They cheating asses.
I mean, look, Mr. Zaydan will say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I mean,
but congratulations. I'm a Yankee fan, but I like Bryce Harper, so I was hoping that he.
Bryce Harper, but he's just so boring. Like, fine, very, 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 very good baseball player, but very boring as well.
Anyway, get back to the hell. What you finna say about
most
Dallas?
interesting team.
The hell, shit, you go from one damn subject to
another. I'm gonna put Dallas to the side. But I was just giving props, and then you start hating, as you usually do.
I'm not hating on Dallas. I like Luka.
No. I'm saying I was talking about my most interesting team besides Dallas. I gave my Dallas bona fides, and then gave a quick shout out to the Astros, and then you kind of trashed them. But anyway, favorite or not favorite, but most interesting team to me, the Brooklyn Nets.
Shit. What's
What is
interesting
going on?
about them?
It's so entertaining as
Why?
well. I mean,
What's entertaining about them? They off the
just
court shit that they
okay.
do? Because
Well,
ain't nothing
okay.
on the
Pass
court
the
they do entertaining.
pay the man. First off, second of all, I'm looking beyond basketball and just the you know how you see a wreck on the side of the road and some wrecks happen because you're rubbernecking,
Yeah.
right? Or you see a large fire or a hurricane situation. It's like that for me, right?
Well,
I want to turn away, but I can't. It's so horrific that I
yeah.
can't turn away. Like, I
Along
don't
with
know
Ben
what to do
Simmons.
with that. Ben Simmons, my
He's
goodness.
irrelevant doo doo. That's what he is.
What did
I
he
don't even
take?
know why
Like
that. I
three
don't even know why
shots
that
the other
subject
night?
even came. I don't even know why he came back.
I
Won't
mean, there's a
even
lot of
attempt
money to
a
be
daggum
made.
jump shot. Hell, he's scared to attempt a damn layup.
There's
Why
a
are
lot of
you
money to be made.
6'10", 240 pounds, and with all the ability in the world, and you will not use it?
There's a
You're a
lot of
waste
money
of
to be
damn
made.
talent. Go on.
I don't understand
Leave
the
the
question.
NBA. Go play
I don't
rec league ball.
understand the
Do
question.
something. That's a waste. That's a waste of a roster spot. Dude got all the talent in the damn world.
I agree, but you are saying what did you say? How like why is he coming back? I'm pretty
Why?
sure
Why
he's
did he
getting
even
paid
come back?
because I'm
Why?
pretty sure, Dean, he's getting paid $29 million this year.
He's stealing money from the NBA.
Oh my goodness! But kudos to him.
Yeah,
Kudos to
no,
him.
it's a smart damn thing to do. I'm not hating on him for that. Dude, damn, at least get out there and try. At least make it look like your ass want to be out there. Ben Simmons don't want to play no more damn NBA ball.
I was really rooting for him too. I
I,
was
I
wanting
thought,
him. I wanted to be a
hey, look,
huge comeback story. Oh, he's
dude,
balling,
I'm
But
looking at it from the far. Me and my cousin were talking about it. You bring him in with KD.
right,
That KD, what, 7 foot basically. Ben Simmons 6'10". His
long.
wingspan make him about 7'1". With
Mm-hmm.
Claxton, that length on the court, I'm like, all right, this shit gonna work. Ben Simmons
Hey, the
run the
man.
point. Kyrie can play off the ball. You get KD shots. This might work. I'd be damn. It
Okay,
did not.
but here's what I'm saying. It's a car crash that I can't turn away from. I don't know why. I mean, you
Well,
talked
I'm
about
turned away.
KD and all his antics. Nash gone, right? You talk about Ben Simmons, 3 shots, but not only that, like the rebounds and assists are low, and he, 6 fouls. That's a horrific,
And I'm gonna tell you one damn
horrific
thing.
stat line.
If Mark Jackson don't get consideration or number one candidate for that damn job, the NBA full of shit. Because
Would he want it? But it's
Mark
not
Jackson
just
should have
NBA.
been a head
There's
coach.
way more. There's way more at stake because you don't want to take a job like that unless you have some say so on how you can build that roster and how you want to implement your
I vote
personality
Mark
on the
Jackson
team.
should be a head coaching candidate for
I
any
hear you,
team that they
but
don't have
if
a
they're
coach.
not going to play ball, if the players are going to do him like disrespect him like they did Nash, like what are you going to do? I don't think
What the
that's
hell? What credibility did Nash have to be a damn head coach anyway?
it. Don't matter. He's there. Give him some
Yeah,
respect.
you know why he was there. Let's not get in that shit on this show.
Okay, fine, but he's there. The point is,
He
like, you
ain't
do
there no
that
more.
face
His
to
ass
face,
back in Canada
do it
kicking a
face to
soccer
face
ball.
privately, but they did a lot of backstabbing stuff, a lot of behind the scenes stuff. It
Yeah,
just reeks of cowardice,
like
and that's all I'm saying
E-Man
with that.
Joker. That was
But let me
backstabbing
tell
ass
you,
shit.
the star of this car crash is absolutely Kyrie Irving. What was he thinking?
What did he do? I mean, I know what he did, but tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel about it.
Anybody who wants to go out on a limb to be this, what do they call them? Free thinkers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, fine. Free thinker, all that stuff. But when you're just saying stuff and not even saying like anything original, you're just kind of being a megaphone and repeating some other anti-Semitic stuff, right? That you've heard other people say. And it's not even like what he's saying and how he's saying. That's bad enough. But him and this like smug attitude about I know and y'all are just stupid. Those are my least favorite kind of people. Like at least be open to some consideration that, all right, let me hear your side. What are your thoughts? All that kind of stuff. Like I don't understand. Why do people feel the need to go out on a limb for these type of things?
I mean, Kyrie always been weird hell.
Yeah, weird is one thing, but like I really the idea that I don't think that he's educated enough because he's very educated. I don't think he's educated enough to really understand the implications. And I'm taking that stance because the alternative is something I don't want to really attach to Kanye. Same difference at this point. I really don't want to attach that to Kyrie Irving, right? This idea that I'm smart enough to understand the implications of what I'm saying, and I'm saying it anyway. Like that's a little different than saying it out of ignorance, right? Even if he just posed it as a question, right? But that kind of brings us into man, I gotta dust this that graphic out because I'm done talking about that Brooklyn Nets. But what Kyrie said kind of goes into our tropics segment here. So go ahead and hit it, producer. All right.
I gotta
Trending
get them little
topics.
mariachi things to go with
Right.
that next time.
Look, trending topics, aka tropics. There's
That's
only
all on you.
one.
You know what it is.
There's only one. There's only one. I'm ready, Dean. I think I'm ready. I think we're warmed up enough.
Let's go.
Kanye West. What is he doing?
Some might not agree with me.
No. Let me stop you right. Producer, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Oh man. I love this guy. I care about him deeply. I want you to be very, very careful about what comes out of your wonderfully bald head next. Okay, because we're dealing with a lot. So let's bring Dean back, producer.
I don't give a damn what somebody think about me.
Hey, the man.
Of what I think about what Kanye said, because some of the shit that he said, he had
Wait,
a
wait,
point.
wait.
He had a point, man.
Wait. Wait a minute.
I don't agree with everything that he said.
We're gonna remix that a little bit. I'm gonna act as your lawyer right now.
Man,
right?
I ain't never needed one.
What I want to do this very carefully. What exactly is Kanye West saying that we need to we need to further discuss? Can we put it that way?
I mean, what
let me talk to my lawyer, my counselors over here, my law team. Can we put it that way? Yes, we'll put it that way. What did he say? Do you think deserves a further conversation?
Further conversation. I mean, how he talking about these record labels and the shit that they put in these rappers' head to go out there and they're gonna rap for the kids, the younger generation to do. They'll get on TV and be like, they don't agree with violence, they don't agree with drugs and all this. But then you telling these artists to go out and rap that shit so these kids will do that.
Pay the man.
So he telling what really goes on.
People don't pause like right that. There. Pause right there. Can we separate our Jewish brethren? Hold on. Can we separate our Jewish brethren from, let's say, not so good record label practices?
Hell, I don't know.
Let's say yes. If we don't know, I'm gonna step in. Look, man, cheat off of my paper. We're gonna separate.
I want to hear what you got to say.
I need for everybody out there to understand that we're not saying that the Jewish community are the ones who are perpetuating this.
No. I have nothing.
But what Dean is saying does have a lot of merit, which is the record labels. But I need to attach that with a little bit of history. One of the first genres of music that were dragged into court and censored and things like that was the rock and roll community. All right, there's some wild people, right? Mm-hmm. So it's something. There is something to this sort of thing where it's like, yeah, get out there and break stuff, right? And then when they started acting like that, then all of a sudden you see Senate hearings and things like that. And then much further down the line, then you get the disputes against NWA and things like that. And then they found a way to monetize violence, right? But it's the same stuff you hear about, Facebook, YouTube algorithms, right? Mm-hmm. Which is whatever you want to, the formula out there on your devices, on your listening platforms. What they do is they say, okay, what do you want to watch? What do you want to listen to? and whatever you click on, that's a vote for that thing. So this is kind of, chicken or the egg thing. I know we had that which came first sort of business, but I want to be very clear that I'm not saying that our Jewish brethren are the ones who were like secretly doing this to destroy everybody who aren't Jewish.
No. That
Fair
ain't got
enough.
nothing to do.
Okay.
What I find funny is all these people dropping Kanye and shit. Y'all think y'all hurting this man pockets?
Yes.
He ain't. Fuck you. No, you're not. He's damn
Hey,
big.
the man. Yes.
Oh, he ain't. Kanye ain't hurting.
What do you mean Kanye ain't hurting? Like,
Kanye ain't
are you
hurting.
comparing? Okay, it's all relative. Kanye is not hurting when it comes to us, right?
What you mean? Hell, some of us don't even like Kanye.
No. I'm saying
I do.
You're saying that his anti-Semitic, anti-black, and all these different groups he attacked.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about they trying to people dropping him the clothing labels and shit. I ain't talking about all that other shit. You think that you really he taking a hit in his pockets, but it's not like he gonna be broke ever. You can't take the money the man
it's
already
all
made.
relative. You're looking at it like if you were making that money, or if
I'm not looking at it like, hell, I
money.
would never make that
No.
damn
Hear
money.
me out. Hear me out. I'm just saying. What you're saying is if Kanye West is worth $400+ million, man, he ain't hurt. But
He's worth billions.
That's a huge difference from that to 1.8 billion that he was worth before all this stuff went down. Because even Adidas is putting on hold his contract with them, which means
On hold.
Had to reevaluate. Yeah,
because I bet you they signed his ass back.
No, he's done, buddy. He's done. All right, who owns Adidas?
Hell, I don't know shit.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do this. I'm trying not to be boring.
You're not boring. Give us some facts, man, because I really won't know. I don't know who owns Adidas.
Okay, they're owned by a German company. You know what I said? Hello?
What'd you say?
They're owned by a German company.
I ain't surprised.
Okay. It's a younger brother of Rudolf Dassler, right? Founder of Puma, which, talk about that family. My goodness. The Dasslers are something else. Interesting to look into. I'll let you guys do that on your own. But the younger brother of the founder of Puma, Rudolf Dassler, is named Adolf Dassler.
Ain't that some shit?
Adolf, let that sink in, Dassler.
We talking about Ye. Talking about Ye, D-Walk.
Well, right. Yeah. So when you think about Adolf, that name, that's
Hitler.
That's a tough name.
Right.
And this guy's a German name, Adolf. He's not, I mean, it happens. But what I'm saying is the one thing that he cannot afford to do as a German named Adolf is be attached to any sort of anti-Semitism. You can't get out here and say, well, Jews, blah, blah, blah. Nope, you got to go. He's not being signed back. He is not being signed. He's making his brand so toxic, it's crazy. It's bananas. So he's almost a multi-billionaire, and then a week or so goes by, and now they reevaluated him at like 400-something million.
I honestly think
he lost a lot of money.
I honestly think, and I could be wrong, this is where I think, because Dean is sometimes has a lot of conspiracy.
Oh no!
I honestly think Kanye putting all this shit out because he know his days are marked on this earth.
Really? See,
I think Kanye know they gonna come. I think Kanye know they gonna come after him. Some way, some form, some fashion. It's gonna try to make it look like an accidental.
I don't think it works like that anymore.
Bullshit.
Man.
Look at your boy that just got killed. Takeoff.
Yeah, rest in peace to Takeoff.
Rest in peace to Takeoff. That I think was the best one out there, Migo, lyric wise.
But okay, because I'm not familiar with what happened with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what exactly, like what caused that conspiracy with Takeoff's murder or death.
What caused that conspiracy with Takeoff murder? Because the man stood up. He was not involved. This is I want to get on this so bad next week, dude.
Okay, let's
No,
pause
hold on,
there.
hold on. This gonna be quick. This gonna be quick. What I'm gonna say
Okay,
because
go.
we gonna get on this take on thing next week, and this is what's gonna kick it off. I want to know why us African American males, when we get to the status of either if you're the athlete or a rapper, and you grew up in the hood environment, but you to the point that you're making millions now, that you did something either athletically, musicianly, anything like that, if that's even a word, but you did what you had to do to get out of that situation. Why do we go back and put ourselves in that damn situation, knowing somebody is watching us, somebody checking your pocket, somebody looking at you, somebody wants you, somebody out to get you, somebody gonna try to get you. You look at your boy PMB Rock, always wore flashy ass jewelry. They kept warning him. He always shared his location. They went into Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle. He dead now in front of his wife. Pop Smoke, which I think that was a setup. But you showing your location. You got all your jewelry and shit. They come to the house. They ransacked Pop Smoke dead. Nipsey Hussle, which is a conspiracy. They had to get rid of him because he was becoming too powerful. Shit like that. So I want to know. We're going to get on this next week. Next week might not be no sports show. This is going to be some real shit. I want to know why us as African American males, when we get to this status of being millionaires and we all grew up in the hood, why the hell do we got to go back and put ourselves in that setting? Because I grew up there and ain't nothing wrong for coming from it. But if I got my ass out that situation, I'm not finna go back over there and be hanging all the time and shit, knowing that I'm a multi-millionaire, knowing there's going to be somebody out there wanting to get what I got. And somebody out there don't give a damn. They willing to do anything it is to get what you got. That means if it's taking your damn life.
But for me, the scientific part of my brain is too many variables. You know what I mean? It's too many variables, and there is a farm system set up to where you don't need FBI or CIA or the Illuminati to put a price on your head because of how the world operates now. I mean, we deal with a lot of fear, and that breeds a myriad of things, including jealousy. But I think it really comes down to how people move. But also, random stuff happens too. Because if you look at, I mean, that video where it's just a regular dude out with his girl having lunch in like a mall court, a food court in a mall. And this dude walked up to him and literally robbed him in front of everybody. He was not famous, was not a millionaire. You know what I mean? Like, people out here are desperate and jealous and hurt people hurt people. Right? But you also look at J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. Like, Kendrick Lamar was at a house party not too long ago after the Super Bowl, right? J. Cole rides his bicycle up and down New York, no problem. So I think part of it is how you move. The other half is just what kind of randomness surrounds you. Like, what kind of people are you surrounding yourself with?
Right. Well, like I said, we get into that next week. Marco had said, because when you was talking about the Jews, he put it in the
Captain, what's happening?
Captain, what's up? Marco had put in the chat. He said you said Jews, but the original Jews are from Africa.
Right. I mean, that gets
appreciate the stars, Captain.
That seems so. I appreciate that, man. Feed us. No, but that seems kind of arbitrary. I mean, because
appreciate it, brother.
I say this a lot. Anytime science and religion cross paths, I think, for me as a religious person, I think you should pay attention to the religious side for sure. From my scientific side, I think there's a lot of value to just, without trying to make things match what you think, you just literally are out there looking for answers. That's all science is. We're just out here looking for answers. You set up some sort of formula or whatever in order to get your best guess out there. But what science and religion both say is that the first humans were from Africa. So that's kind of neither here nor there. We separate and divide ourselves into all these different things for many different reasons. The reason why race even exists is kind of arbitrary. It's not race isn't a real thing. Like, it used to be, Brits versus the Irish and all that, until they decided, whoa, here come these Moors. They're buying up everything. They're trading with China. They got all these roads and all these resources. We're all white now, and they're the other, the black, right? But that's been happening to each other within our own races, outside of our races. So I kind of sit that to a side, Mr. Williams. I see what you're saying, but what I'm saying in modern day times, you cannot, nor should you just shouldn't, right? Think that Kanye West is rich and famous and so-called powerful as he is. Try to step on these communities that have been traditionally abused. And this guy went after black people with the White Lives Matter stuff and all that, and the Jewish community within a week.
You do realize Kanye ain't the only man who have done this shit, right?
Right, but I mean, look at Donald Sterling when talking about black
Mm-hmm.
people. Look at
Yeah.
Richardson. Like, this isn't a new thing where billionaires get caught up saying stuff. Not to say it's not happening everywhere, right? Man,
Mm-hmm.
I love my Cowboys, but Jerry Jones invited invited your boy who
The hell are you
Curry
muting the
though
damn thing?
invited your boy Jerry Lee Lewis to his birthday to play. Like, to give you a couple of snippets about Jerry Lee Lewis, he was once arrested for being, I guess, high and drunk, and he was going to kill Elvis at Graceland. Let me say that again. Jerry Lee Lewis was going to kill Elvis at his house in Memphis. And thank goodness he flipped his car or something at the gate. But I mean, like, crazy stuff like that. We're not going to talk about his marrying, I think, his underage cousin or something. Like, there's a lot of skeletons in a lot of different closets. But what I'm saying to you, as you made that comment, that I bet this is all some sort of I don't know, negotiation tactic. Like, I'm sorry, he will not be back with Adidas, because like I said, Adidas is owned by Adolf Dassler, a German named Adolf, and he cannot afford to
So so
ever
so that so that
ever
name
be
so
connected
so so when you
to
think of the
any kind
name,
of Jewish hate.
so when you think of the name Adolf, what you think about?
Oh,
What's the
are you
first thing to
muted?
come to your mind?
What happened? What am I doing here? What am I doing
You
here? See, Captain, this is
you're not muted, idiot.
technical difficulties. This is the wonderful world of the interwebs. You know what I mean?
You're not
Hello,
muted though.
check, mic check 1 2.
There you go. You
Okay,
sound good now.
is that better? Thank you,
Yeah.
D Walk. They're gonna producing behind the scenes, yeah. But I don't know. I don't see that ever happening, because, like I said, a rich German named Adolf cannot in any way, shape, or form be connected to any kind of Jewish hate, and that's in the context that I was talking about DeMarco Williams when I said you just can't do it. And you can talk about the history of Jewish people and all that, but I don't know, man.
Ah
Let's
man,
see.
it
Wait till I get
just
my money right. Oh man, wait till I get my money right. But I mean, that depends on what Kanye is actually aiming for. And I think that dude is aiming for some validation, right? Because he's not that pro-black until he gets into a whole lot of trouble. I hear Charlamagne the God and Andrew Schultz and all these people talk about that. It's always, I don't know, like, black people won't buy my shoes. They don't, they broke, right? They don't understand my fashion, so that's why they don't support me. They're never there for it. They're never there for me. And then he says some anti-Semitic stuff and loses $1 billion+ and within a week, Dean. You know what I mean? Like, no, no,
so
he's looking for something. But I think above all else, we got to start having this conversation, man, about self-sabotage and mental health issues, because you are watching a manic episode play out in front of everybody.
right. But my thing is, okay, I hear a
What
lot of
up,
people.
Bell? Bell Tony is in the building, man.
What's up, Bale?
Hey,
My
man, real
God.
quick, heart goes out to you, man. We kind of opened the show up talking about
Hard go.
your situation, man. But thank you for joining the show.
So, as you know, I'm a big Mike fan, right? Mike, MJ. Uh, and it's been said MJ don't really give a damn about us, and he owns prisons and shit. Nobody stopped buying his shoes and shit. So what's the difference?
First of
Stop
all,
buying Jordans and then stop buying Yeezys.
First of all, Kanye,
I'm being
and
for
there's a,
real because I
but you
wear
gotta,
Jordan. I
but
mean,
real quick,
I still feed into his damn pockets because I wear Jordan like a mug. So what's the
I
difference?
mean,
Ain't nobody ever
Jordan
stopped
said,
wearing heels.
okay, first of all, Jordan's the GOAT. All right. You got to understand, like, the one thing that every person on this planet values, right, often share, right, and is seldomly true, are stories. This man's mythos is so built up, it's bananas. And he hasn't said anything too outright, right, publicly. Because I know Chameleonaire was all butthurt because of some, how he kind of dissed him in real life. I mean, that's kind of why they say never meet your heroes. But not having the internet around, Twitter and Instagram, all that stuff really helped build Jordan's brand because you only knew about Jordan what Jordan wanted you to know.
But you know about him now. So why is nobody talking about?
Because these kids don't understand Jordan. Right now, Jordans are just some sort of brand. You ask most of these kids who are wearing Jordans, hey man, do you know about Michael Jordan? Like, who? Who is Michael? Like, Jordans is a shoe brand. It's like Nike is synonymous with brands now, right? Jordans. It's
Yeezy
just
is
the
a shoe
thing that you
brand.
buy. Yes, it is, but here's an interesting thing.
So why
Because
are we burning Yeezys and people don't burn Jordans?
I mean, I don't know, man. Because let me tell you something. People, I never understood that. Remember back in the day, the Dixie Chick said some stuff, some slick stuff about President George Bush, right? The second Bush, right? And you know what they did? They went out, all these Republicans went out and bought a bunch of Dixie Chick CDs and burned them. Because we're going to show them, you know what happened, Dean? Dixie Chick's album charted #1, went platinum.
Oh, I'm not
Like, I
surprised.
never understand that. Like, you're gonna
Yeah,
buy
I
this
don't
man's
understand.
shoes just to burn them. Like, just don't buy the shoes. That's what I want black people to understand. We gotta understand how important our dollars are, right? That is our voting power. Like, if you really want to hurt Yeezy, you don't buy the shoes, you don't stream his music. That's how you hurt a Yeezy. But I mean, he's doing a pretty good job himself. Like, I don't know.
I mean, that's just, and I can't talk because hell, like I just said, I put a lot of money in Jordan pockets because I wear Jordans. You know them.
Right.
I post them, but I seen people burning Yeezys and shit when all
Hey,
this
man.
came out. So why now that you know about Mike, why people want burning J's?
Because I'm telling you, his mythos is bigger. He just is. He just is. Like, here's a weird story. Man, DeMarco Williams said he dissed me and my pops years ago, like 1986, talking about Jordan. Whew. Whew. And he
Hey,
says,
cuz coming, he
ooh, this
coming
is
with him, buddy.
interesting. This is
We getting him
interesting.
on the show.
We as black people would drop our own so quick. Why hurt him when so much other stuff is going on? I don't. Here's my thing, DeMarco Williams. I'm sure you know people who buy Yeezys, who buy his brand, listen to his music.
Hell, I still want a pair. I ain't never been able to get them in my
But
size.
here's my theory. Here's my theory. I think the people who buys Kanye West style, whatever, they don't look like me and Dean. They just don't. I mean, I really do feel like it's an overwhelming thing. What happens in the black community is we make things cool, and it makes other different groups want to buy. I mean, you see the hip hop culture in the Asian community, right? You see hip hop culture in white community and Mexican community. It don't matter. We kind of steer the cool, right? The cool levels. What's cool? We set the trends.
We set the
right?
trend.
So when Kanye West is able to wear a White Lives Matter shirt and say that slavery was a choice, right, and black people don't support him, I think he sees the numbers. Right now on this show, we can look at kind of who watches Let's Talk with Gales and Dean. I'm pretty sure a billionaire or a former billionaire, Kanye West, he and his team can do the same thing. So I mean, it's so many different things you can cover, right? But I don't want people to lose track on this guy is having a manic episode. Manic episode. All right. He has lost his wife, which is an anchor. He don't get to see his kids, which, as you as a father know, they really do anchor you down a lot. I don't know who we were before kids, Dean. But
shit, I know who the hell I was. What you talking about?
we anchored. Listen, we are anchored now. And I get,
Hold on. I'm
hold
gonna
on,
cut you
Will
off.
just said, hold on, DeMarco
We're
was
getting
saying
next
slavery
week.
was a choice.
Hold on. Next week, DeMarco, Cuzzo, I want you on the show.
Ooh,
Next
he
Monday
is going
night.
with some hot fire
I want
takes.
you on the show, and I want you to bring all that. Next Monday night, everybody tune in, 9:00 p.m. Central Time. We're bringing my cousin DeMarco Williams on, and it ain't gonna be about no sports show. This is gonna be some real
No
shit show.
sports show. Yeah,
Real,
this is interesting.
real talk show next
I've
week.
had a good debate in a long time, man. But
We're
listen,
getting him on next week.
I do not want to get away from this point before we move on. We'll skip what was he saying? Okay. Yeah, we'll skip cows this week. Again, man, we ain't done it in a while. Hey, I'm here. We gonna bring it. I like it. I like that energy. Keep that energy for next week. Do your research. Bring your bona fides. Speaking of bona fides, like I don't think we talk enough, especially in the Black community, about mental health. Right? Health is wealth. You can tell I've been listening to Charlamagne the God a lot. As crazy as he is, he's got some nuggets in there, and I think you can really look at what's happening with Kanye West and see that there's something wrong. Like in our community, we just say, "Oh, crazy Uncle so and so," and then we move on. But man, I encourage y'all to really start looking into meditation, shadow work, like really working on yourself, work on that head, your perspective, all those things. Like that's a real issue. And I think our perception of it is, yeah, he crazy. And then we move on without doing any further digging. Kanye West is hurt. He is hurting. He was on the interview talking about, just how lonely he was and everything. And it's really sad to see because he's obviously
crying out for
talented.
help.
That's right.
He's crying out for help.
Yeah, he's obviously talented. But
again, I think he's crying out for help, and I think he knows his days are marked. And I'm not just saying that.
I don't know about the conspiracy thing, man. I'm not ready to go down that road with you yet.
Well, I am.
I hear, but I mean, like I said, regular people like come up against it. There's something that is happening on this planet, right? I suggest people get in the Bible. Let's just be real about it. That's my suggestion. Okay, there's a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of help there, and once you start to get that right, I think everything else will fall into place. But that brother there, he is going through it. But he's been saying wild stuff. I mean, he's been saying black folks, need y'all. He steady has been climbing when you come up. He's steady been climbing the charts as far as success. All this money, all these deals he's making. Like, how are you talking so badly about black people and you still having that kind of success? Because of the people he's talking to. And I think this is just another thing, but I will say this again: mental health, mental health, mental health. All right, I know we got to get out of here, but Dean, real quick, have you heard the one about this guy and the lost dog?
Hell no.
There's an old dude that this dog was living in the woods, and he came up to the house because the kids are feeding or whatever. So he takes the dog and he drops him back in the woods. He gets home, the dog beat him back to the house. And so the wife was like, "Hey, you gotta take him way, way out there, do some twists and turns, whatever, right? We gotta, confuse the dog first and then release him into the woods back where he came from." And so the man does that. He's driving further than he's ever driven before. He's going left, right, up, down, circling, and trying to really confuse the dog. And he releases the dog. So the man is driving back, and he calls his wife. And his wife answers and says, "Hey, is that dog at the house?" She was like, "Yep, he's walking up the driveway now." And the man says, "Hey, put him on. I'm lost."
Well, you're a damn fool. That man is a daggone fool. Love him to death, though. Great show tonight. And I loved everybody getting in the comments and everything, going back and forth with us, man. We got on some serious topics tonight, man, that we're going to continue into next week. And some of this stuff touch home. Some of the stuff is serious. Some of the stuff you may agree with us on. Some of the stuff you may not agree with us on. But that's why you are welcome to join the show and talk about your opinion or what you don't agree or disagree with us about. And we'd love to have you on. I love the interaction every week. That keeps me and Gail's going. Y'all supporting us. That keeps me and Gail's going. The interaction, man. I can't thank y'all enough, man. Well, we've been at this for 2 years now. Well, we started in the pandemic of right before the pandemic in 2020. And where we went from then to where we at now, we didn't do it by ourselves. We did it because of all of you guys who interact with us, who join the show every week, who gets in the comments, who gets on me for being a Braun hater, which I'm not. I actually respect Braun. I just don't like him on the court. But that's what we like. And that, I definitely like. I'm here for all the smoke. So hell, if I say something that you don't like, oh well, deal with it. But I'm still your guy. You still my guy. We still friends. But it's the interaction, man. We love it. Want y'all to keep on doing it, coming on every week and doing it with us. Next week we got DeMarco Williams joining the show. That's gonna be a great show to tune into. Not gonna be much sports talk this week. It's gonna be some real live talking. Some real life talking gonna be coming on next week. And I want everybody to join it. I want everybody to get in the thing. Coming Tremaine just upset because I've always been better than him than any sport. So we ain't even gonna worry about that. But once again, thank everybody for joining the show. Next week is a show that you will not want to miss. Marco Weaves coming on, and I want everybody to join in. And whatever you got to say, you know, that link is all the way down there. Peace and love. Holler at y'all next week.